And when you put on that jersey and skate for the Tigers, we know you're going to do great things for this institution, and we know you're going to represent us well. So we want you to lock in, become a Tiger, and come join us in Roar City.
Welcome to Hockey Culture, everyone. This is the place where we try to change the culture of hockey, one interview at a time. And today we've got a very special guest joining us. We've got Tennessee State University's Athletic Director, Dr. Mikki Allen. Dr. Allen, welcome.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be on.
Well, as soon as the news broke about Tennessee State looking into the feasibility of having a Division I men's and women's college hockey program come there to Nashville, I said, I need to talk to Dr. Allen for sure. I need to hear from his mouth exactly the story behind the scenes of how this is all going down. So take me behind the scenes from when you decided to bring or try to look into bringing college hockey there to Tennessee State University.
Well, being here in Nashville, the Predators have taken the city by storm. It is truly Smashville. It's an exciting time, but the fan base has diversified tremendously since they've been here. And there's a lot of enthusiasm about the game, not only in this city, but in the whole state of Tennessee. I know over the last decade, Middle Tennessee alone has had the second highest percentage in terms of the increase that we've seen over youth hockey. My son, his best friends played a game with the Junior Predators organization that they have for youth hockey. So the game has grown tremendously, not only in the state of Tennessee, but nationwide. And, as I took over this athletics program, I wanted to be innovative in my leadership, bold, and go places that, we've never been before in this athletics program. And I couldn't have broached this idea without the leadership of Dr. Glover. Dr. Glover has done tremendous things in her leadership, and this just is an extension of a relationship that was built. There's a lot of synergy with the Predators organization at Tennessee State University. The Predators supported an academic initiative that helped raise $1 million for the institution for academic programs. So this just expanded, conversations on initiatives in ways that two proud and illustrious university and a great organization like the Nashville Preds and the National Hockey League could all collaborate together for a historic initiative. We know that there's been a lot of initiatives around diversifying the game of hockey. There's a lot of talented minority players that have come through the NHL. And this opportunity through the feasibility study, as College Inc.'s been a leader in this space, as they get the feasibility study done, it'll speak to the things that we'll have to do as an athletics program to offer men's and women's hockey. And we're looking forward to that. We're optimistic, and we want to continue to grow the game. And I'm just delighted that we have this collaboration right now going forward to continue this initiative.
Well, the very first question that came to my mind was, where are they going to play? Where's Tennessee State University, Tigers and Lady Tigers? Where are they going to play? Or is that part of this feasibility study to try to understand that moving forward?
Great question. The feasibility study will look at a lot of areas. The various areas will be, one, the competition venue, practice venues. There's a lot of ice now around the city of Nashville and bordering counties. So there's ice that the youth are using. And so we'll explore that through the feasibility study. The College Inc. will be on campus here shortly in the last part of June. And so we'll talk and have dialogue on, travel, scholarship aid for both the men's and women's programs, what we've done in some of our other sports in these areas in terms of housing, how we feed our athletes and the costs associated with that. And so we'll look at all areas and we'll look at, what competition will look like from a scheduling standpoint. So, it's exciting, and we're looking forward to what that feasibility study shows late fall.
I'm a proud Michigan State Spartan, so I rarely wear blue, but because I have to represent TSU Tigers. I have my blue on right now.
There we go, man. Big blue.
Arizona State is a program that went through the same feasibility studies you're talking about, and now that's a legit destination for college hockey players. The second thing that came to mind, besides where you guys are going to play, is what's your program going to look like? Because it's so unique. You could be the first HBCU, historically black college university, to have a program like this on campus. Are you guys going to have black coaches? Is it going to be all black players? I mean, these are all questions that came to mind. I'm just kind of curious if you know right now what the program potentially could look like.
Well, you know, college athletics has been an important part of campus life, and it plays an essential role in really promoting institutions. And our athletics program for years has had legendary athletes such as Wilma Rudolph, Richard Dent, John Merritt, Ed Temple, John McClendon. So that's the role of our athletics program, is to really promote our institution and great academic programs that we have in line to give students and student athletes respectively a great college education. And so then in terms of what our student athlete population would look like on the men's and women's side, we definitely know that there's a lot of minorities that are playing the game, and that's what Tennessee State has done. So when we look at that profile of what our hockey athletes would look like, we would welcome other athletes, but we would definitely be focused on recruiting minority athletes to the program. So that's something that's so special, man. It would be so groundbreaking, and we would hope that other HBCUs would look into the sport as well.
So a program like this is going to take a lot of capital. It's not going to be cheap. And I look at a person like Oprah Winfrey as someone that has very deep pockets, a famous alumni of TSU. Would there be any conversations of talking to Oprah and say, hey, Oprah, are you interested in contributing to something like this? I mean, you're talking about expanding the platform and making hockey even more diverse. And I don't think there's a better person on this planet that could get that awareness out there than Miss Oprah Winfrey herself.
Oprah Winfrey has definitely represented Tennessee State University in a first-class manner in all of her endeavors. We'll definitely reach out to prominent alumni. Because it's so groundbreaking, we'll need individuals to step to the plate. We've talked about it with the Predators organization, and Sean Henry is, under his leadership, the Prez has done phenomenal things. He's been a phenomenal in terms of his interaction with the community, and the team that he's built has really been influential in growing the brand with the Predators. And there's been great ideas shared with how we could fund this program with proud alums that have a lot of esteem and held to the highest regard, like an Oprah Winfrey. We're optimistic about the individuals that could come to the forefront and support this initiative. So Oprah would be one. We would hope that would look into this and support us.
Yeah, that'd be great to see her involved with hockey or collegiate athletics on some level for the Tigers, the Lady Tigers. That'd be amazing. I guess before I let you go, I have two daughters, 13 and 15. My 15-year-old's right around the corner considering college. Give me your quick pitch on why we should consider Tennessee State University.
Absolutely. You young man, young lady, you play the game, and that the game of hockey that you're passionate about. Why not at Tennessee State University? We're in the city of Nashville. The city's growing. It is a city that has a lot to offer. We have great sports programs here at Tennessee State University. You can get a great education, one of the best in the country. But we have the individuals here associated with our hockey program that could allow you to develop as a young hockey player. And if you have aspirations of playing on a professional level, we have the resources here. We have the community that's going to support it, and we can get you there. And we want you to be a Tennessee State Tiger, to play for a program that's very historic, because we were the first HBCU program that offered hockey at a Division I level, and the first Division I program in the proud state of Tennessee. And when you put on that jersey and skate for the Tigers, we know you're going to do great things for this institution. and we know you're going to represent us well. So we want you to lock in, become a Tiger, and come join us in Roar City.
That's great. I was getting goosebumps listening to you there. I wish I was still of age. So,
hey, come and score a lot of goals for us.
But like I said before, I live in Atlanta, so I'm a regular. A lot of my friends are Morehouse men, so I go to homecoming with Morehouse and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So you might see me down there in Nashville for homecoming this fall. They're at TSU checking things out. Dr. Allen, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to hearing about the results of this feasibility study, and hopefully we're going to be seeing the Tigers and the Lady Tigers taking the ice in the very near future. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate the work that you all do for the game. Continue that and go Big Blue.